No one's coming to save me this time. And it's okay. Have you ever had one of those weeks where you feel like you're waiting on a phone call that never comes? Waiting on someone to fix it, to make it right, to help? And after a while you realize no one's coming. Not the government. Not anyone. Not some crazy system that we get involved in. Not the lucky break you've been hoping for. Just silence. And that silence feels heavy. But then the next day you bump into someone at a coffee shop, a grocery store. Maybe even me if you live in my area. And we start talking about what happened when those food stamps stopped. How it made you feel. And you said, I've been thinking a lot about what you told me the last time because I watched your video. And right there, I smile. Because that means something clicked. Man, that's cool you've been thinking about it. That tells me you're not just mad anymore. You're waking up. That's the best place to be. Right there in that moment between being angry and being aware. That's where change starts once you become aware. Let me give you something else to think about today. Something that helped me when I hit my own wall years ago. See, the hard truth is we spend a lot of life waiting for someone else to rescue us. A paycheck, a benefit, a family member, a miracle, even the government. But the truth I learned, the rescue always happened, and it's called responsibility. When I stopped waiting for someone else to do it for me, I started discovering what God had already put in me. Help may not come from the outside anymore, but hope can rise from within you. Sure, responsibility. But they owe me. That phrase keeps you stuck. I get it. When you've had to fight for everything, it feels like the world owes you a little bit. But if we live with that expectation, we hand over the keys to our peace, because they control your peace. If they don't give you what you want, they control your peace. That's not the way we were created. Every time we say they owe me, we're letting someone else control our future. You wouldn't hand someone else the keys to your car if you needed to get somewhere. So why give them the keys to your next step in life? They may give assistance, but only you can give consistency that can pull you out. Ownership feels heavy until it feels holy. Take responsibility sounds scary at first. Like one thing you've got to carry. Oh, now I got to be responsible for myself. But there's a strange kind of peace that comes when you say, I'm not waiting on anybody else anymore. I'm going to solve this myself. Because now every little decision matters again. I don't have an abundance coming to me free from here and there and everywhere, so no decision matters. Now every decision matters. So we have to take responsibility for those decisions. Every $5 saved, every $15 invested, every choice to plan ahead. It's all building something sacred, your independence. You're not tied to them anymore. You don't need them anymore. You can live and create a life where you have control and they don't. Because they can turn your electric off when they choose to. They can shut the food stamps down like they did when they choose to. They are in control of your life. I remember someone once told me, you'll never build anything on crumbs. And I said, then I'll just start stacking crumbs until it becomes a loaf. That's the slow 15 mindset. It's not about the size of your seed, it's about the faith to plant it. God rewards movement, not just hope. Faith without works is dead, not because God is waiting to see effort, but because movement proves we believe him. You don't have to do something big, just something. That's how we break free from the old pattern, one small obedient step at a time. So no one's coming to save you. But that's okay, because you've already been given everything you need to start saving yourself. And you're not really alone. You've got people cheering you on. You've got wisdom growing inside you. And you've got a God who multiplies small beginnings. Goodness. When you stop waiting for a rescue, you start becoming one. For your own future, and maybe for someone else's too. So keep thinking, keep building. Take one more step this week. Put back $10. Skip a want. Invest a little. Pray a lot. That's what growth looks like. Quiet, consistent, and unstoppable. Don't let anyone have control over your life. Take back your control. Because at any moment, they can say, if you do not do this, we will not give you that. And that is what we did 100 years ago. Just in a different way. It's the same terms. It's the same thing that some pretty bad people did to some other people. But it's just a different way. Someday, I'll use the term that one of the friends I watch, Chris Sane, uses. Just not today. See you next time.